If you've ever wondered what the rooms at the Polynesian Island Tower are like, especially the Duo Studio, you're in the right place. Let's have a look at this room, 8461. So this is 8461. It's an island tower room at Disney's Polynesian Resort. I should let you know we've been in here a few days, so there's stuff everywhere, but you can see what the room is like. First thing to notice is the room is really light and airy. It's really light wood. It's a really calming room. But let's just give you the tour. So as you come in, one of the things you're going to notice is there's no bed, but don't panic, we'll cover that. So sink here. You all know my feelings about single sinks. They could easily have put two in, but we've just got one. Actually, that's a good idea because there's not a lot of storage here. We put shoes under here. But remember, these are normally for people that would stay for a number of days, not like us Brits that we stay for a couple of weeks. But let's look at the feeling of this. We've got really lovely marble-like surface, great lights here, even better when I put them on. So really good lighting, decent storage actually, no drawers, but a decent place. And then you get a hand and dish soap, come back to that in a second, body lotion, and then hand soap. So nice sink area, towels there. On the way in, you've got your three switches. Now this one is a master. Then you've got two different light switches. Double lock your door, room occupied, and another door lock there. Into the bathroom, we've just had some new towels delivered. You don't normally have so many towels, but your toilet there, a really nice size shower. Again, all of the usual sea salt, sea marine, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And then a wand and a rainwater shower, the thing to hang your clothes up. I just had my gym gear on there, that's why that's there. So into the main room, storage, wardrobe, got shelves, you've got your safe down there as well. Decent size storage here, and then you've got an ironing board, and then you have spare pillows and blankets up there. This main unit, 6 drawers, decent depth of drawers. Let's go into this one, decent depth of drawers. So if you're one of those that has all your t-shirts folded out of your bag into the drawer, you can do that. Plenty of space to store your suitcases. So good so far. Air conditioning unit, fairly quiet, which is quite nice, and some nice artwork. Then over to the kitchenette. So you've got your My Disney, and that will stop, cancel. I'll stop playing music in a minute. Up here, it's put a timer on for me. Got a toaster up there, storage up there, microwave, and then unusually for DVC, this is a Disney Vacation Club room. You have proper crockery, glasses, and cups. Unusual because normally you get paper unless you're in the bigger ones. And then down here, proper cutlery, no teaspoons, so you're going to have to eat your yogurt with this ladle, but a bottle opener. Storage down there, bins here, recycling at the back, normal bin at the front, and then a refrigerator which you can have filled with yogurts, salads, beer and champagne. So you're probably still wondering about the bed, going to come to that. Nice sofa. This is really easy to move. So we're going to move that out of the way. We've got a little chair there. Weirdly, this isn't got storage in it, but I'm judging by the fact that it's quite pulled. I think a lot of people might have tried to use it, but I'm just going to put this over here for the time being because we're going to get the bed down. Now, what I really like is at the moment, this doesn't feel like a bedroom. It feels like a lounge, but let's turn it into a bedroom. And it's really easy. You can do it with one hand. Literally just pull it there, pull it down. There's your bed. Pillows are up in here. And then before you know it, it's bedtime, really comfortable. There's a nice overhead light here. So we're going to sleep over a scene from, I guess, Maui or somewhere like that. You've got USB-A, USB-C and power points there. There's also power points here and another nice light in here. There we go. So bedtime, a really nice feel about the place. And then at the end of bedtime, you can fold the bed up. Again, I'm doing it one-handed. Might need a second hand to just fold the sheets in. Obviously, keep kiddies' hands away when you're doing this. In fact, you probably wouldn't have kiddies in this room because it's really only for 2 adults. And then you're back into a lounge. Pop this back there. Now, there are 2 choices of views. This one is a standard view. So we've got a view of the golf course, well secured there. Got balcony out here with a couple of chairs and a table, and then we get to see the monorail going past on the monorails because you've got both the loops there, and the beautiful view and the gardens of the Polynesian Tower Resort. The other room type is a preferred view, and you'll get a view like this looking over Bay Lake, and you may even get to see the Contemporary, the castle and the fireworks. So, tell me what you think. Is this somewhere you'd like to stay? I thought not having a proper bed would be a problem, but it's so easy to convert it, and it has such a nice feel that if you're not actually in bed, it's a really nice place to be, just like having a lounge. We love this room. Tell me what you think. I can hear a monorail. There we go. Bye-bye to all the people on the monorail. Love your thoughts. Have you stayed here? Would you like to stay here? What do you think? I'll see you real soon, and have a magical day.